Now the screen goes inside where Alex is watching this news. Next scene, Dr. Jekyll giving answers to the media. ABC News reporter.
Sir, you have achieved a huge success in human history. To whom will you give the credit for this?
Drive. Jekyll. All credit goes to my team and me. They helped me, and I helped them during this work.
KKK News reporter. Sir, what will we achieve from this? And if we awaken old brains, will it be dangerous for our society? Because those brains are already dead, and we use their preserved brains to regenerate them. It could be more dangerous for us.
Drive. Jekyll. Why do you people think so negatively? We have many positive aspects to consider. We can use their brains from that time to develop our current society. In today's world, we have forgotten our old combat skills, and those historical kings who bravely fought during wars possessed more knowledgeable war skills than today's world. Besides weapons, we also need to rely on our human fighting combat skills. Not only that, but in ancient times, many people believed in and used magic to create destructive weapons. They believed in gods who gave them powerful weapons. Today, we call this science, but we have not yet developed any of these things. However, now we can achieve this.
That's news. But, sir, we haven't preserved any human brains from before 500 years ago. And even if we make an archaeological discovery from that time, it would be impossible to find a human brain.
Drive. Jekyll. Yes, we are aware of that. We have discovered an ancient city in a frozen state that is more than 600 years old. We cannot disclose all the details, but when we retrieve the first human brain from this icy, frozen city, we will inform you first. During the press conference, Drive. Jekyll's secretary approaches him.
Secretary, sir, we have found many corpses of humans and lots of gold there.
Drive. Jekyll stops the conference and goes to his private car. Driver, go to the location instantly. After taking a private jet, the secretary shares the details on the jet.
Secretary, sir, we found the entire kingdom inside the frozen ice. In its frozen state, there was a king sitting in a chair in the middle of the castle. He was the king who only fought 2 battles in his life, and during both battles, he alone wiped out all the enemy soldiers. Some say he used magic, while others say he was very strong for that time. His story was discovered by other cities where he won battles, but no historians know what happened to him or his descendants, or what happened to his kingdom. Now, here, all the history about it becomes clear.
Drive. Jekyll, we don't need his physical strength, we only need to understand his magic. But I don't believe it was magic, it was all science. We just need to understand how they achieved these things. I hope this helps. Let me know if you need any further assistance. And they reached the location where it was found icy. Heavy machinery was used by Dr. Jekyll's team. Drive. Jekyll, while looking at them, they were waiting for someone here, and then they suddenly got frozen. I can't believe this. How is this possible? No one tried to escape from this situation. It means they didn't know that they were going to freeze so fast.
His secretary, sir, this place is so cold and everything is made of gold.
Jekyll. I don't need the gold. You can give it to the entire team. All the members of the working team become excited and happy. Dr. Jekyll, to his secretary, no one should know about this, especially the media, okay.
Secretary, but sir, some military personnel already know about this.
Drive. Jekyll. I have strong connections in the government. We will handle the media. So, let's carry the king's corpse. We will shift his brain tomorrow and find a dead person whose physical condition is not strong. If he wakes up and starts using his arms and legs against us, we will definitely die. So, find a person with a weak body, and we will shift his brain tomorrow. This is my second successful achievement.
Secretary, sir, what about the others who were frozen with the king?
Drive. Jekyll. we don't have enough dead human brains to replace each one. So, let's continue focusing on the king. But yes, preserve the other brains and demolish the whole area. I hope this gold will be enough for all of you.
Secretary. Yes, sir. Definitely, we will become rich from today.
Jekyll. Giving some accounts, these are my special military friends. After demolishing and selling everything on the black market, 10% of the total will be divided among them and sent to their accounts. It will be completed within 3 days.
Secretary. I will do it, sir. Don't take any headache over this.
Jekyll. So, let's go. And then they picked up the king's corpse and carried it with his private jet to his laboratory. In the army base camp.
Lieutenant Alessa. Sir, I received some radio frequencies and satellite images indicating that heavy machinery is being used by non-military personnel in the frozen city. They don't seem to be part of the military.
Commander, we should go and check it out. Let's prepare the helicopter.
The sound of the helicopter starts as it takes off.
Commander, team, prepare your guns. We don't know who we will be facing there.
Before they reach the location, the helicopter reverses back to the base.
Lieutenant to the commander. Sir, we are reversing back to the base. Did you give any orders to return to the base camp?
Lieutenant asks the pilot. Pilot. Sir, I received direct orders from the Admiral. Nobody is allowed to get involved at that site. Some scientists are testing new weapons there, and the Admiral personally issued orders to not proceed.
Commander, why haven't I received these orders yet?
Pilot. The Admiral says that when you reach the base, there will be other orders for you there. After reaching the base, Lieutenant Lilly informs the commander about new orders regarding an intrusion in a northern village where many people have been killed.
Commander, is the border security team still there?
Lieutenant Lilly. Yes, sir.
Commander, our special commando unit will lead the operation. Lieutenant Alessa, you and Lieutenant Lilly will provide updates on the enemy's locations from here. Lieutenant Alessa, you are skilled at decoding radio frequencies, so you need to decode all their conversations.
Lieutenant Alessa. Yes, sir.
In the base, Lieutenant Lilly asks Lieutenant Alessa about their previous operations and the coordinates they received. The commander then proceeds to the North Village.
Lieutenant Alessa. We were almost reaching the island, but the Admiral ordered us to return to the base. There seems to be some kind of special weapon test being conducted by the scientists, and it was kept hidden from the military. Only top-level Admiral personnel know about it. Lieutenant Lilly. But why did they choose a frozen icy glacier? Couldn't they have built some caves for future tests? Lieutenant Alessa shows him an image on her computer screen, revealing large holes in the icy glacier. Lieutenant Alessa. These images update every 5 minutes, but we haven't seen anyone yet. However, before that, one flying vehicle took off from there. Lieutenant Lilly. Let's remove the screen and open the satellite images of the northern village. The commander needs our help. As for the frozen island, there is nothing significant, but the Admiral seems concerned about it. I hope this helps. Let me know if there's anything else I can assist you with. Lieutenant Lilly. I agree with you. We need to provide support to the commander and his special commando unit from here.
Commander and his special commando unit successfully take down all the enemies with the help of Lilly and Alessa, who provide them with the coordinates.
Commander, well done, team, and well done, Lilly and Alessa. Your support from the base camp was helpful for us to take down all the intruders.
After completing the call, Lilly talks to Alessa.
Lilly. So, we have achieved the mission. Now we can look into the frozen island. Alessa. There is nothing, friend. Alessa also opens the satellite images she received. She becomes confused and shocked. There are numerous shining gold objects in the images emerging from the icy caves. Many helicopters are also flying there. Alessa to Lily. What is happening? This doesn't look good. Have they discovered a gold mine there? And in these images, the helicopters don't belong to the military or government officials. Private players seem to be involved. Who are they? Is the Admiral handling all this? These questions create confusion in her mind. Lily to Alessa. We should inform the commander. Alessa, the commander can't do anything. Everything is being handled personally by the Admiral. Lily, but we can send this information to the commander so he can take some action, right? Alessa? Okay, send it to him.
After some time, the commander's message arrives. I have seen all your reports, and today evening, I will reach the base. This information is highly risky, and you are going to directly blame the Admiral, so don't share it with anybody. In the evening, the commander arrives at the base. A soldier approaches Lily.
Lieutenant Lily. Commander, you called for me. I came to your office.
When she enters the office, the commander has his face down on the table.
Lily. Sir, may I come in?
Commander, yes, please sit here. I have received your report, and I have shared it with the Admiral. He has given you two options. Either you keep quiet about this case, or you die.
Lily shocked, sir, what are you saying? And why did you share this information that was against the Admiral?
Commander, to whom should I report? There is no option. Some high-ranking government officials are also involved in this matter. So, we need to get out of it. I also have a family, and I don't want to fight our internal people. These corrupt individuals are everywhere, in every position. We can't remove these people.
Lily. But sir, how can this happen? That gold belongs to our country, our ancestors. How can we give it to corrupt people? The Admiral doesn't care about the country. He only cares about his family and himself.
Commander, you, me, or anyone else doesn't have the power to take action against them. They are more powerful than us, and we don't have enough evidence to prove the Admiral's involvement. We can't go to the media.
Lily, so, it's clear that we don't have any rights to speak out against corruption.
Commander, I have already accepted the Admiral's offer. Think about it, Lily. Behind you is your whole family. If you go against them, they will not only kill you but also destroy your image in society. It will also impact your family. You know very well that if any soldier turns into a terrorist or is labeled as a terrorist, it destroys their entire reputation in society and the country. Think deeply and make your decision. Neither you nor I can do anything about it.
Lily thinks deeply, and after a few hours, she comes out of the office. She thinks to herself, why did I join the armed forces? Because I wanted to eliminate the enemies of our nation and those who try to sell our country. I wanted a life where people recognize me as a soldier who protects them. She reaches the base camp where Alessa is waiting.
Alessa. What's happening? Did you tell them the information? Lily pauses and then continues, nothing important. They found a gold mine in a cave, and all the people there are military personnel controlled by the Admiral, according to the commander. Alessa. At first I had my doubts, but seeing so much gold in the icy glacier is surprising. Lily. Yes, we hadn't heard any news about it before. I hope this gold will boost our economic development, and the government will use it for social purposes, not just for their political benefits. Alessa. I hope so too. All of this should be used for the development of society. Then the alarm sounds. Alessa, it's 6 p.m. Our shift is done. Let's go now. I need some rest. Lily, yes, today has been eventful. We saved the North Village too, Al. Alessa. The commander is like a Rambo. He always protects his soldiers on the battlefield. Lily. Yes, but I can't help but think that he always fails when it comes to the Admiral. He can't raise his voice against the Admiral, and neither can I. We need to gather strong evidence before making any allegations. And then they both head to their room.
So, this is the second episode of The Mystic Skeleton. I hope you enjoyed the story. Now, let's find out what Dr. Jekyll discovered in the frozen ice and who he is. What are Admiral Marcus's hidden objectives? And what happened to Alessa and Lily? They know what the Admiral is hiding. Stay with us for episode 3.